Subject 2 from the Competent Communicator Manual, a speech of unknown name, Miss Jessica Franklin. Jessica.
I want you all to picture yourself and picture your dream. It can be a job, it can be a luxury vacation, it can be an accomplishment. But you've sacrificed, you've worked so hard, you made it. And then whoosh, it's just collapsed around you, and you find yourself in this deep, dark pit. I've been in that pit. It's not a real pit. You're not trapped under rummage and such, but you're in an emotional pit. And I want you to know, what I know is that you should never let anything stop you from climbing out, because it may be the best thing you ever do. So I want to take you back to last December. It was a cold day, so I was just inside. I was reflecting on how I had gotten myself in such a depressed pit. And the first thing that happened was, I was 20, I found my dream job, which I thought was cool. You know, I'm 20 and I already know what I want to do with my life. But by 21, I had spiraled into a free fall, and I quit, which was my first step out of the pit. I didn't know that then. I thought I was continuing to fall. And I became even more depressed. So I thought about what I was doing with my life now. And I was taking interior design classes. I looked at my schedule, and I didn't want to take any of the classes I had enrolled for the next semester. So, naturally, even more depressed. But I started to think that I was a failure, and that I was never going to be good at anything. And so I walked away from my computer, and I came back, and I was just thinking about how I wanted to work for myself. And I realized that because of my first two failures, that they weren't actually failures, that I was learning what I wanted to do. And I got back on my computer, and I started looking at OSU and their business classes. Got distracted, I got on Facebook, and I saw this amazing post, and it said something about how nothing is actually a failure if you learn from the mistakes that you made. So I realized that through everything I had done, quitting my job, trying interior design, it didn't work out, that I wanted to work for myself, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Did not plan that with today's theme. And I wanted to start my own business. So I started looking at the business classes, and OSU has a great business program, the Spear School of Business. And I got online and I enrolled for my first business classes, and I started preparing for them. And I have not been happier since then, now that I know what I want to do. And I want all of you to know that you should never let anything stop you from climbing out of that pit, because you never know what's on the other side. Can I say something?
Yes.
I was not allowed to have notes for that speech for my class.